Hello, my name is Chris Beck. Have you ever been told you can't do something that you really wanted to do? We all have dreams and goals that we hope to achieve, and sometimes people stand in the way of making those dreams a reality. But with hard work, commitment, practice, sometimes those dreams can come true. I'm going to read you a children's story called Quickie Makes the Team, about a boy who was told he was too small to play football. It was written by Donald Driver, the former Green Bay Packer. Being from Wisconsin and growing up a huge football fan and Packer fan, I especially enjoyed this children's story and wanted to share it with you. Quickie loved football. It was his favorite sport. He would watch the older kids play every chance he got. As Quickie stood by the fence, he thought to himself, "I can do this. I can play." Now Quickie was fast, really fast. No kid in the neighborhood could beat him in a race. Still, the older kids wouldn't let him play football with them because they thought he was too small. One day at school, Quickie couldn't believe his eyes. There was a sign that read, "Football sign up." Boy, was he excited. After class, Quickie ran up to his teacher asking, Miss Fay, can I please have a sign-up form to play football?" With a look of surprise, Miss Fay replied, "Now, Quickie, you're too small to play football." Sad and upset, Quickie walked home from school with his head hung low. Sitting on the porch, Mr. Peters noticed Quickie began to cry. "Well, hello there, Quickie," he said. "Why are you so sad?" "I really want to play football, but everyone says I'm too small," sobbed Quickie. "You don't have to be a big guy to play," Mr. Peters replied. "Remember, it is what's inside that counts." Quickie knew that Mr. Peters was right. On his way home, he said to himself, "I'm not too small. I can do this. I can play." At night, Quickie would dream that one day he would grow up to be a professional football player and play in front of thousands of people. They would all chant his name, "Quickie, Quickie," as he scored the winning touchdown. The next morning, before leaving for school, Quickie asked his mom if he could sign up for football with tryouts only a week away. His mom answered, "Oh, Quickie, you're too small to play football, and you could get hurt. Maybe you should think about playing another sport." It made Quickie sad, but still he believed that one day he could play. As the family was leaving the house, Mr. Peters stopped Quickie's parents to tell them how upset Quickie was because no one believed he could play football. Quickie's parents told Mr. Peters they would think about letting him try out for football this season. Later that evening, Quickie's dad called the family together. "Quickie," he said, "you're a big boy. If you want to play football, then that's what you should do. Remember, you should never give up on your dreams, but you'll have to work hard at it." So that night at dinner, Quickie ate all of his vegetables and drank all of his milk, just as his mom had taught him. Every day, Quickie practiced, throwing and catching the football with his dad. Practice is very important if you want to be great. Tryout day had finally arrived. Quickie and his best friend Bill made their way to the football field as soon as the school bell rang. Quickie carefully listened to the coach, followed all of his directions, and worked hard in every drill. When it was over, Quickie said to Bill, "That was hard, but I can do this. I can play." The next day at school, the names of the boys who made the team were posted on the locker room door. Hooray! Quickie and Bill jumped with joy as they saw their names on the list. Weeks after the tryouts, the team was getting ready for their first game. As Coach Marvin gathered the team together, he said to them, "Boys, some of you won't start, but all you will play. Now let's go out there and do our best." Quickie watched the game, waiting for the coach to let him play. Time was running out, and Quickie felt bad his team was losing. With 30 seconds left in the game, the team needed a touchdown to win. Coach Marvin called for Quickie. "Son, we need your speed. Quickie knew if he caught the ball, he could score and help his team win. As the quarterback threw the ball in the air, Quickie reached up, made an awesome catch. The crowd began to cheer. Yeah, yeah. As he came down with the ball, Quickie noticed two blue jerseys chasing him. He glanced over his right shoulder, glanced over his left shoulder. Picking up speed, Quickie dodged the first player, then made a move on the second. The crowd began to roar even louder. Yeah, yeah. With the end zone in sight, Quickie knew he was only 20 yards away from scoring the winning touchdown. The crowd jumped up and began chanting, "Quickie, Quickie," as he crossed into the end zone. Quickie felt just like a professional football player. At that moment, he thought to himself, "I knew I could do this. I can play." The end.